do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
You know, I feel like there's a consciousness renaissance happening right now, and people are experiencing these awakening symptoms, and they don't know what they are. They don't know who they can talk to or where to go, or is it just me?
What is the Akashic Record?
The Akashic Record is, Akash means ether, fifth dimension. So it's within the fifth dimension, which is ether, which is space, which is everywhere, all information. So it's kind of like the internet. How the internet is storing all the information, so is the Akash. And so you can kind of look at them and compare them to better understand them.
So what does that mean for people? Like, is it like you're acting it out? Is like, how do you describe that to people who are experiencing things in their life that may feel uncomfortable?
There's information, and so every time we tell a story, we live a story, we especially emotionally feel a story and imprint it with that emotion, it's held in the ether for eternity. So unless someone masterful knows how to reclaim that energy or re-wield it, be an alchemist. So really we're all heading into our alchemy mastery phase. Like, oh, wait a minute, I actually can work with this. I can work with these elements. I can work with the ether. So when you find out that your fourth state of matter, your soul is fourth state, plasma, and that within the ether, fifth state, you are moving about and you are literally experiencing those imprints, those grooves, that have been lived before, and maybe they're still going. We are literally a biocomputer, this body, this amazing technology. And so we then repeat what's put in. So we're mindful of what we're putting in.
Everything that you need, you already have the answers to. It's the questions you have to find out.
Begin your session, type in your intention or question specifically. You can either do the session yourself and muscle test or use your intuition the way you like to, or just do an automatic reading. And once you see this is your results, you can email the consultant if you have any questions. You can shop for a session. You can clear and activate it after you look through it. And you just look through all the details, see what makes sense to you, what doesn't. Don't worry about it, but you could ask within for more clarity when you do the clearing statement and sit in a meditative moment with yourself. You say this clearing statement, close your eyes, gather some better understanding, clear it, and focus on what you want, and you're complete.
The app has a beautiful clearing statement that is so powerful. And at first it was a little bit of like, this is too easy, even for me. But then you see it and you experience it and you feel it. And then you just pull it out all the darn time.
Yeah? You use it a lot?
Yes, every day, several times a day. So
a lot of the belief systems are going to get released, because if we want everything to be possible and anything to be possible, then that means we can't just be, one-sided or just decide that it's only going to be one way. And the reason we've gotten to these habits of having it be one way is because we bought into all the right, wrong, good, bad of everything, and literally have been experiencing loops of time, loops of timelines, patterns that are ancient, ancestral patterns. Just lifetimes of patterns that could be keeping us going in one direction, when all of a sudden we just call back ourselves and go, well, That was one possibility. Now what else is possible?
So I've seen a shift in the configuration of consciousness, or the geometry of consciousness. So when I first came in and we were doing the app, there was a lot of soul healing that was happening and learning of the Akashic records. And it feels like there's been a critical mass of people who know how to use that tool now. And so there's been like this upgrade, like this new blooming and expanding in consciousness that allows us to explore it in a whole new way. And the app helps facilitate that. Whether I'm doing a one-on-one healing session or I'm somewhere and I feel a wave of energy come up, I can use the app and I can tune in and I can discover different indicators that are showing themselves or revealing themselves in consciousness, and I can help that to start to move the energy, work with the energy so that I can, whether it's a density or a pattern or just something that wants to be, seen and looked at, I can start to work with it and express it and move it into a higher configuration, a higher geometry that's more aligned with the state of bliss, love, joy, harmony, peace, excitement, all of these very exciting words.
Life's meant to be fun and joyful, and we're meant to create. And so this is a gift to the world, to instantly create your reality. You can then pull back all your energy and disentangle and use that energy, use that plasma, use that light that you've pulled back, all those particles, for your new vision, for the new thing you're wanting to actualize, or just to be open to the infinite possibilities.